Hi everyone! I hope you're doing well and having a great day. Welcome to Film Recap Indo, movie stories with English learning. Spoiler alert! Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's begin.
I'm serious.
Oh, come on, Chrissy.
Knock it off.
Hey, leave her alone, man.
It's not worth it, sweetie.
Forget your tip.
The craft he arrived in. Where is it?
Go to hell.
Where is the codex? Bitch, you got threatened my mother!
Long before human history began, there was a highly advanced planet called Krypton. Though Kryptonians appeared human, they were far more evolved, possessing superior scientific knowledge and physical strength, shaped by their planet's intense gravity and brutal heat. Somewhere on Krypton, a woman is giving birth to a baby boy. Her husband Jor-El assists her during the delivery. In this world, babies are no longer born naturally. They are engineered and grown in labs. But this child is different, as he is the first natural birth on Krypton in generations. Meanwhile, Krypton stands on the brink of destruction. Its core is collapsing, and the planet could explode at any moment. Realizing the end is near, Jor-El rushes to Krypton's ruling council, begging them to hand over the Codex, a device containing the genetic blueprint of every Kryptonian ever born before the council can respond. General Zod storms in, killing the guards.
Council has been disbanded. These lawmakers, with their endless debates, have led Krypton to ruin. Help me save our race.
I will honor the man you once were, Zod, not this monster you've become.
Take him away.
Sir, is everything all right?
Out of the way.
See the Codex?
It's just beneath the central hub, sir.
Joel retrieves the Codex and takes it to his wife's secret location. Using Kryptonian technology, he fuses the Codex's genetic data directly into his son's cells. Meanwhile, his wife, Laura, has identified a distant planet where their child could survive. They lovingly name their son Kal-El and place him inside a small spacecraft. As they prepare to launch him off Krypton, Laura hesitates, heartbroken that she will never hear her son's first words or see him take his first steps. Jor-El reassures her that their son is destined for greatness, and he will do wonders on Earth. Just as the ship begins its launch, Zod arrives, trying to stop it and demanding the Codex back.
I know you stole the Codex, Jor-El.
This is a second chance for all of Krypton.
What have you done?
Krypton's first natural birth in centuries.
Destroy it! Laura, listen to me! Your son, Laura. Where have you sent him? Bring that ship down.
Forces are surrounded.
The Council has sentenced you to 300 cycles of somatic reconditioning.
You won't kill us yourself, but you'll damn us to a black hole for eternity. I will reclaim what you have taken from us. I will find him!
Shouldn't you find refuge?
There is no refuge, Kilo.
The scene shifts to the present day, where we find Kal-El having his earthly name as Clark Kent, working on a fishing boat, living a quiet hidden life. News breaks over the ship's radio that an oil rig nearby has caught fire, and the workers are trapped with no rescue in sight just then. Clark leaps into action. He smashes through the rig's doors and rushes inside to save everyone.
Wait, I got some guys in the helipad! last guy loaded! Hey, let's go! What are you doing?
As he sinks underwater, memories of his childhood flood back. A young Clark Kent sits in his classroom overwhelmed. His heightened senses, hearing every sound and seeing through everything, terrifying him he can't control it. And the overload drives him into panic, causing him to hide in a dark room. His classmates laugh at him, calling him crazy. His mother, Martha Kent, is called to help. She reassures him, encouraging Clark to focus only on her voice. She tells him to imagine the world as small as an island, and by concentrating on her, everything else will fade away. Slowly, Clark calms down and hugs his mother. Back in the present, after surviving the oil rig disaster, Clark steals some clothes to stay hidden. As he walks down the road, he spots a school bus, triggering another memory. Years ago, while riding home from school, a bully named Pete Ross picked on him.
Hey, asswipe.
Leave him alone, Pete.
Oh, what, he was girlfriend?
Sure what he thought he saw
was an act of God, Jonathan. This was providence.
Lana saw it too, and the Fordham boy.
I just wanted to help.
I know you did, but we talked about this.
What was I supposed to do? Just let him die?
When the world finds out what you can do, it's going to change everything. You saw how Pete's mom reacted, right? People are afraid of what they don't understand.
He takes Clark to the garage and shows him the spaceship they found him in. He also shows him a metallic device that was discovered with him. Jonathan explains that he once took the metal to a well-known metallurgist who said it didn't match anything on the periodic table. It wasn't from Earth. Jonathan warns Clark that if he reveals his powers too soon, humanity might reject him, but he assures him that one day the time will come when Clark will show the world who he truly is, and they'll be ready to accept him. In the meantime, Clark keeps a low profile, working small jobs to stay under the radar. At one point, he's working as a waiter at a bar.
I'm serious.
Oh, come on, Chrissy.
Knock it off.
Hey, leave her alone, man.
It's not worth it, sweetie.
Hey, asshole, don't forget your tip.
At the excavation site in Antarctica, a reporter named Lois Lane, working for the Daily Planet, arrives to cover the story. Clark is also there, assigned the simple task of carrying her luggage. Lois is eager to uncover the truth, believing the public deserves to know what's happening. However, the generals on site dismiss any concerns, insisting there's nothing unusual happening, but Lois Lane remains suspicious. She's deeply curious about the mysterious spaceship.
There's definitely something down there.
A submarine, maybe Soviet era?
The ice surrounding the object, it's nearly 20,000 years old.
Where the hell are you going?
Intrigued, she begins to follow him. Meanwhile, Clark uses his heat vision to carve a path through the massive frozen mountain. As he moves deeper, he finally discovers the buried spaceship. Inside, he encounters an advanced AI machine. Around his neck, Clark carries the key, which Jonathan gave him when he was a kid. When he inserts the key into the ship's console, it activates a holographic image of Jor-El. He follows the holographic image and sees some unusual coffins. Meanwhile, Lois, still following, sneaks onto the ship. The ship's AI attacks her. Hearing her voice, Clark rushes to save her just in time. She's badly injured with internal bleeding, which Clark manages to stop using his heat vision. The next morning, he leaves Lois safely behind in Antarctica and departs with the spaceship. Lois is left amazed, realizing she had just met a true savior. Determined to share her story, Lois returns to her editor, Perry, pitching the biggest news the world has ever seen of the existence of an alien among them. However, Perry refuses to publish it, fearing public panic and potential danger for their team. Still, Lois isn't ready to give up. She approaches another reporter and shares the evidence she gathered from Antarctica, hoping to get the story out through other means. Meanwhile, Clark asks Jor-El to tell him the truth about his identity.
To see you standing there having grown into an adult.
Who are you?
I am your father, Cal.
I have so many questions.
You came from Krypton. Our race spread out through the stars, seeking new worlds to settle upon. We built outposts on other planets, using great machines to reshape environments to our needs. Eventually, our military leader, General Zod, attempted a coup. All Kryptonians were conceived in chambers such as this. Your mother and I believed Krypton had lost something precious. What if a child dreamed of becoming something other than what society had intended for him or her? The dream your mother and I dedicated our lives to preserve. The symbol of the House of El means hope.
Why am I so different from them?
Earth's sun is younger. Your cells have drunk in its radiation. Earth's gravity is weaker. You've grown stronger here than I ever could have imagined. You will give the people of Earth an ideal to strive towards. They will join you in the sun, Cal.
The story then shifts back to Lois Lane. Determined to learn more about her mysterious savior, she tracks down Clark's hometown and meets Martha Kent. From there, she discovers Jonathan Kent's grave at the cemetery. Clark approaches her. He asks why she's been following him. Lois explains that she knows he has incredible powers and believes he could be a force for good in the world, but she doesn't understand why he chooses to stay hidden. In that moment, Clark shares a painful memory.
I just want to do something useful with my life.
So farming, feeding people, that's not useful.
I don't even know why I'm listening to you. You're not my dad. You're just some guy who found me in a field.
Clark!
We've been doing the best we can, and we've been making this up as we go along, so maybe... Dad, hold on.
Take cover! Take cover!
No, over there! Just follow them!
Take cover!
Hey, still in the car!
No. Get your mom to the overpass.
Hey!
It's okay!
Jonathan!
No, stay here.
I let my father die because he was convinced that the world was not ready.
Deeply moved by Clark's story, Lois returns to her office and informs Perry that she is dropping the report she'd been working on. Perry, impressed by her decision, tells her she is doing the right thing. On the other hand, seeking comfort, Clark visits his mother. She lights up at the sight of him. Clark explains that he has found his true identity, while his mother feels immense pride. There are tears in her eyes too. Deep inside, she fears that now that Clark understands who he really is, he might leave her behind. But Clark, sensing her worries, reassures her that he is not going anywhere and he still loves her deeply. Meanwhile, the U.S. military intercepts unusual satellite images showing massive alien ships approaching Earth. Suddenly, global power outages spread like wildfire, and a chilling broadcast takes over every screen. In every language, a warning plays. Someone named Kal-El has been living secretly among humans, and unless he is surrendered, the world will face grave consequences. Fear and confusion grip the people. Panic spreads across the world as everyone questions who Kal-El is.
You are not alone. Not alone. No.
It's coming in on the RSS feeds.
You are not alone. My name is General Zod. For some time, your world has sheltered one of my citizens. He will have made efforts to blend in. He will look like you. Surrender within 24 hours, or watch this world suffer.
A reporter with whom Lois Lane had previously shared her findings about the alien entity leaks the information on television, exposing her connection. Soon after, the FBI and the military storm Lois's house to arrest her. Sensing the situation slipping out of control, Clark turns to a church for guidance. There he struggles with his conscience, unsure whether surrendering himself would save the world or doom it.
Even if I surrender, there's no guarantee he'll keep his word. I can save Earth by turning myself in.
What does your gut tell you?
Zod can't be trusted.
Sometimes you have to take a leap of faith first. The trust part comes later.
Clark voluntarily approaches the military, allowing them to handcuff and interrogate him. In the interrogation room, he sits with Lois, who asks about the symbol on his chest. Clark explains that it stands for hope. In Kryptonian culture, Lois suggests the name Superman for him. He easily breaks his handcuffs and, addressing the military's fears, calmly reassures them that, after spending 33 years on Earth, he has never harmed anyone and insists they have no reason to fear him. Later, Superman travels to the location where Zod's forces have been signaled. Soon a Kryptonian ship descends, and two of Zod's soldiers step out, demanding custody of both Superman and Lois Lane. Although the military tries to intervene, Lois steps forward willingly. Inside the alien ship, Lois is given a breathing mask since the environment is unsuitable for humans. Meanwhile, Superman quickly begins to weaken. The Kryptonian atmosphere overwhelms him, causing him to cough up blood and lose his strength. General Zod mocks Superman for how Earth's environment has made him vulnerable. Zod reveals his plan to terraform Earth into a new Krypton, built over the ruins of humanity. He demands the Codex help him.
I was Krypton's military leader. Your father, our foremost scientist. I and my fellow officers were sentenced to the Phantom Zone. We were adrift, destined to float amongst the ruins of our planet. And so the instrument of our damnation became our salvation. We salvaged what we could. Armor, weapons, even a world engine. We detected a distress beacon when you accessed the ancient scout ship. Your father stole the registry's codex.
For what purpose?
So that Krypton can live again on Earth. Where is the codex, Cal?
What happens to Earth?
A foundation has to be built on something.
I can't be a part of this.
Then what can you be a part of? No!
Lois, trapped in a locked chamber, uses the command key Clark gave her. Activating it, she triggers Jor-El's AI, who appears and quickly helps her navigate an escape plan. Joel changes the ship's atmosphere to make it suitable for humans and opens the doors for Lois, allowing her to run toward a smaller vessel. Farah and her forces attempt to chase her, but Joel's AI provides cover long enough for Lois to escape and launch the pod back toward Earth. However, the pod becomes damaged and a fire starts to ignite. At the same time, Superman regains his powers and defeats Zod's men, punching through the walls of the spaceship. Jor-El encourages him, saying it's time to save both his homeworld and the world he has grown to love. As Lois's escape pod hurtles back through the atmosphere, Superman reaches it just in time, breaking through the pod's door and catching Lois in his arms before it crashes. Meanwhile, Zod and his soldiers invade Martha's house, demanding to know the location of the Kryptonian ship.
I didn't want to tell them anything about you, but they did something to me. They looked inside my mind.
Clark!
The craft he arrived in. Where is it?
Where is the codex? Bitch! You got Jordan! My mother! What have you done to me?
Get inside. It's not safe.
They are extremely dangerous, and we have been authorized to use deadly force.
Cleared hot, weapons free. Copy 1-1, weapons free. CCT, we're approaching LCJ Hawk. It's down at 5. Oh shit.
A good death is its own reward. For every human you save, we will kill 1 million more.
The military spots Superman once again, but this time, instead of targeting him, they lower their guns in a sign of respect. It's at this moment that Superman realizes that at last, the people of Earth have acknowledged him, not as an enemy, but as their ally. A scientist reveals to Zod that, after analyzing Superman's blood, he discovered that Superman's DNA perfectly matches the Codex, the genetic key to resurrecting the Kryptonian race. Zod wonders if Superman needs to stay alive to obtain the Codex, but the scientist assures him that they can extract the necessary DNA from Superman's body, dead or alive, now determined to kill Superman. Zod prepares to unleash a device called the World Engine, which can transform Earth's atmosphere to match Krypton's, allowing him and his people to survive. 2 machines are activated, one in the United States and the other in the Indian Ocean. The machines start firing energy beams, triggering catastrophic earthquakes, increasing Earth's gravity, and drastically altering the climate. As chaos unfolds, people flee in panic. At this moment, Lois Lane arrives and reveals that she knows how to destroy the machines from the information Jor-El had given her on the ship.
Jack!
Bruce!
Jack, listen to me. I want you to get everyone out of the building right now.
Planetary engineering modifying the Earth's atmosphere and topography.
Northcom Lightning 1.
The plan is that the spacecraft Superman arrived in is the key if it collides with one of the machines. It will create a singularity that will eventually form a mini black hole. Destroying the devices, the military agrees to the plan and quickly prepares a C-17 fighter jet, loading Superman's spacecraft onto it. While Superman heads to the Indian Ocean to destroy the other machine, he fights with all his might, but the gravitational pull of the World Engine is too strong, pinning him down. Jor-El's consciousness tries to reason with him, warning that he is repeating the same mistakes, but Zod refuses to listen. He declares that he will destroy Earth, kill Superman, and rebuild Krypton from the ashes of his son's bones. In a final act of defiance, Zod commands the AI to erase Jor-El's consciousness. Before disappearing, Jor-El says that his son will end what we started. As everything teeters on the brink of collapse, Superman regains his strength, rises again, and with all his might, destroys the World Engine in the Indian Ocean. As a result, the gravitational effects weaken across the Earth. Meanwhile, Lois and the military battle Zod's soldiers. Zod attempts to destroy the military plane carrying Superman's spacecraft, but Superman intervenes just in time and foils Zod's attack.
A good death is its own reward.
We could have built a new Krypton in this squalor, and now I have no people. I will take them all from you one by one. Either you die or I do. You love these people so much, you can mourn for them. Never.
Superman is forced to kill him by breaking his neck, marking the first time he has ever used his powers. To take a life this deeply affects him, as he never wanted to harm anyone, but he knew it was necessary to protect humanity. The scene transitions to a satellite crashing near a military command center. Superman arrives and tells the military forces that they can no longer keep him under surveillance. He declares his desire to live independently, free from government control. He warns them that if they try to monitor him again, he will destroy even more satellites worth millions. Later, Superman visits Jonathan's grave with his mother. He shares with her that it would have been wonderful if Jonathan were still alive to see what happened today. Martha tells him that Jonathan would be very proud, as he always believed that Clark would achieve amazing things. She then asks him about his future plans. Clark says he wants a job that keeps him informed about everything happening around the world. He embraces his role as a journalist and finds a new job at the Daily Planet, with Lois Lane greeting him warmly. I really hope you guys enjoyed the recap. And if you did, then please subscribe, like, and share for more amazing recaps like this. And as always, thank you very much for watching.